The triplets grew in silence. Their steps were graceful, their eyes older than their years. They were quiet but full of wonder. Still, people mocked them. One day in the market, a foolish boy laughed and snatched the red scarf off Nuaka's head. The girl gasped. Her skin turned pale. Her body shook. Her chest stopped rising, but people screamed. Blessing rushed forward and covered her daughter in red again. Slowly, the girl breathed once more. That day, the whispers stopped being jokes. Fear grew. Some called them sacred, some called them cursed, but none truly knew. The trial of the village years rolled like river water. The triplets grew into young women. They were mocked less, but still, the people of Oama treated them with suspicion. Then came the great drought. Rivers dried, wells sank, crops withered. Children cried of thirst. Healers tried. Elders prayed. Still, the skies were dry. It was then that the triplets rose. Guided by the serpent's whispers in their dreams, they entered the forest. Villagers feared for them. They will die, some said. The forest spirits will eat them. But 3 days later, the girls returned. Each carried a gourd filled with clear water, enough for the whole village. The people drank, and their lips turned red with life again. Still, they did not understand. Later, when a sickness spread through Oama, fever burning like fire in the bodies of children, it was the triplets who walked from home to home. They laid their red hands upon the sick, and the fevers fell like leaves in Harmattan. The whispers changed. The people began to call them Snake's Gift, both with fear and respect. At last, the chief of Oama, a man with gray beard and wise eyes, called Blessing before the elders. "Woman, enough of silence," he said. "Tell us the truth. Why do your daughters wear red only? Why does their cloth decide their life?" Blessing stood tall, though her heart trembled. She told them everything: the barren years, the serpent at the Iroko tree, the covenant, the warning. Her words fell like thunder in the square. The people gasped. Some crossed themselves. Some bowed their heads. So one elder muttered, "These are not cursed children. They are covenant children." The chief raised his staff, "And let us never mock them again." What we feared was only what we did not understand. That night, when the moon was round and white, the triplets dreamed again. They saw the red serpent rise before them, its eyes burning, its hiss loud as the river. "You have kept the covenant," it said. "You have honored the red. You have healed the village. From this day, your curse is broken. Red will no longer bind your breath, but red will forever be your crown. Wear it with pride, not fear." When they awoke, their hearts were light. They told their mother. Blessing wept tears of joy. From that day, the girls still wore red, not because they would die without it, but because they chose to honor the one who gave them life. As women, the triplets became healers, leaders, and wise voices. They carried red staffs, wore red beads, and tied red scarves. People from far villages came to them for counsel and healing. The people of Oama no longer mocked. Instead, they too wore small red beads around their wrists, a reminder of the lesson they had learned. Children grew up hearing their story. Mothers told their daughters, "Never mock what you do not know. Some secrets are sacred. Respect every path, for life hides mysteries deeper than eyes can see." And when the triplets walked together through the market, the people bowed not in fear, but in honor. They laughed, they whispered, they judged. But if only they knew the truth, if only they understood why the triplets wore red always, their tongues would not have mocked, their eyes would not have feared, their hearts would not have hated. For hidden beneath the scarlet cloth was a mystery older than Oama village. A secret tied to blood, a covenant sealed with scales. From the day they were born, Blessing's daughters Oama, Nowaki, and Nowakwar never dressed in any other color. Red cloth wrapped their tiny bodies. Red beads circled their wrists. Red scarves crowned their heads. At first, the people of Oama thought it was a game of fashion. But when seasons passed and the triplets still appeared only in red, the laughter turned into gossip. Why red every day? Is their mother proud? Are these not the daughters of witchcraft? No, no, some whispered. They are cursed children, snake children. Yet no one dared ask openly. No one except Mama Ama, the bold old woman of the stream. Blessing. She asked one day, "Is red now the only cloth in your house?" Blessing's voice was calm. "I do what I must," she said, and walked away. Her answer only deepened the mystery. The secret of the forest Blessing had not always been like this. She had once been a joyful bride, married to Obina the traitor. But years passed, and her womb remained silent. One night, after bitter tears, she heard a voice in her dream. It was not the voice of man or woman. 'Twas a hiss, low and deep. "Come to the forest. Come to the iroko tree." The next day she obeyed. She entered the forest, trembling, barefoot, her wrapper wet with morning dew. There, by the mighty iroko tree, she met a serpent, larger than any man, scales glowing like fire, eyes like hot coal. The serpent spoke. "Your womb is locked by envy and curse, but I can open it. I will give you children 3. They will be strong, wise, and alive. But remember, they are mine as much as yours. Keep them always in red, the color of blood, the color of covenant. If you forget, their breath will leave them." Blessing bowed and agreed, and 3 moons later she carried life inside her. The serpent kept its word. She bore 3 daughters, identical, beautiful. From that day she clothed them in red,